sa paglalaro, ilabas ang tinatagong talento. Maharlika, walang imposible. Aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
Oras na para maipakita ang mga nakatago na talento ng Pinay. Sa tagisan at pagalingan, handang ipamalas anong kayang ibigay. Kaya-kaya talaga na maipagsabayan. Kabibiliban sa kada laban ng galawan. Sa ganitong larangan, masasaksihan na ang kakayanan ng ating kababaihan. Dugo at pawis na ang puhunan. Bawat ensayo ay tututukan. Hanggat may oras, hindi susuko. Maglalaro to ng buong puso. Kaharlika, Pilipinas, handa nang magpakitang gilas. Ito ang liga ng Pilipina. Takas bandera, walang
Ito
mahina.
ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Kapanapanabik na tagpo, handang-handa lahat sa paglalaro, ilabas ang tinatagong talento. Maharlika, walang imposible. Aabante hanggang sa makamit ang tagumpay. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Isa lamang ang layunin. Basketballista ang Pilipina, sama-sama. Ito ang liga ng bawat Pilipinang maharlika. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Buong bansa'y makikita ang husay ng bawat Pilipina.
The women's basketball action continues here at the Hoops Haven here in Pasay City para po sa ating second season of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. In a moment, matutuklasan natin ang Akari Sparks Rizal kontra Biñan Tatak Gel Angels. Magandang hapon sa inyong lahat at welcome muli sa second season ng Wmpbl. Daphne Cristobal here with Sue Ali and Quinbar Carse on the sidelines. Maganda ang makikita natin para sa ating final game for tonight.
And kung hindi mo na itatanong, Daphne, ako ang manager ng dalawang team na ito. Wearing pink tonight for both teams in pink.
Pangit ko palang team manager.
Oo.
Ito ang dalawang ko po na, no? But of course, earlier, we've witnessed itong side ng Batangas bagging their victory over Quezon City, and with that, they just improved into a 6-1 team standings. Akari Sports rather, 6-1 din, pero itong panig naman ng Pasig, no? Kakita din natin, no? So itong Biñan rather, with a 5-2 record. They came off a loss hoping to bounce back in today's game, but also during their round 1 showdown, which was a month ago, noong May 17.
That's right.
Ang nagwagi doon, Sue, ay itong panig ng Rizal, kung saan nagwagi sila 86-80. Mismo, nangyari yan sa Alonte Sports Arena.
Home court advantage ng Biñan, ano. It was a great game, a very, very close game, you know, and naging maganda yung runs ng both teams, complete ang roster ng parehong team, and we witnessed a very tight game nung araw na yon. And of course, we are gonna expect the same intensity today as both teams will face on the second time around.
At ngayon, wala mo ng home court advantage. Pero ngayon, makibalita muna tayo kay Queen Barcarce.
Yes, Sue, I agree with you. It's a pink party and I agree with you din. Ako, very close game nung unang tapatan nitong Biñan at Rizal. Sabi nga ni head coach Jack Azcueta, kaya nilang masabayan itong team Akari Sparks, pero naniniwala siyang hindi pa nila kayang madomina. Kaya for their trainings, ang focus talaga nila is ma-develop as a general team. Dahil sabi niya, kahit ano naman daw resulta ng eliminations, magtatapat-tapat pa rin sila sa playoffs. Para naman sa side ng Rizal, in true Coach Derek Pumaren's fashion, we simply come ready to play. Babalik ko na sa inyo ulit, Sue and Daphne.
Maraming salamat, Queen. Nakakatakot yung ganong readiness na sinabi ni Manong Derek Pumaren, of course, the head coach for Akari Sparks Rizal. But let's also dive our conversation naman. Fine as wine, nagkaroon pa ng age reveal para kay Chaka Binbin, 34 years old, at Coach Rai sa Palmerdi, 35 years old.
Both points, you know, giving us 20 plus points in every game. You know, even if we have these kinds of veteran players inside, if mapapansin natin, there are a lot more veteran players sa Akari compared kay Biñan. Well, that could be an advantage and a disadvantage, you know, because for a young team, syempre, mas may kondisyon, mas mabilis, aggressive, ganyan yung mga mas batang team eh. Pero ang advantage naman ng mas matandang team, syempre yung puso, yung experience, and yung, alam mo yun, yung pagkakakilala nila sa isa't isa. Some of them, Aliana Lim, Riza Palmera, we've been together for the past, 1 decade, maybe 2 decade rather, di ba? So, iba din yung chemistry na meron kapag you are, you know, much older team compared to the younger ones.
And to know more about dito sa ating mga veterano, makibalita ulit tayo dito kay Queen.
Actually, speaking of general players, no, marami sa kanila ay hindi pa 100%. Para sa side nitong Biñan, kababalik lang mula sa injury nito ni Mick Gonato. Pero good news, nandito na siya. For Claude Santos naman, medyo naka-experience daw siya ng back pain yesterday. And for the side of Rizal, medyo hindi muna magagamit si Adi Adlawan as she experienced a sprain yesterday. Pero ngayon, tingnan muna natin sino-sino nga ba ang gagamitin ng mga coaches as their first 5.
Starting 5 para sa Akari Sparks Rizal, we have Shamaya Batayo, Raiza Palmera, Di Ali, Lemar Prado, Steph Ventura. Sa kabilang panig naman, para sa Biñan, we have Chaka Binbin, Eka Soriano, Chuchi Paraiso, Monique Del Carmen, and Chiki Faraon. And this is our showdown between these two pink teams.
Managed by me.
Biñan kontra Rizal. Manager nila.
We love to see color pink all over Pasay City, Hoops Haven.
Right now, the honor and 8 seconds violation was called here for Akari Sparks Rizal to honor one of the players from Ateneo de Manila University. Talking about Rene Baterbonia. I think there's also this sort of confusion right after that one from our referees and our table officials.
I think, Coach, so kung kanina, no, we had an 8-second violation care of Akari. This time,
Yep, 14 seconds.
now it's gonna be 14-second violation naman, care of the Biñan Sailun tires.
Yep, that will be for Divine Adili. These two players from Ateneo de Manila University. We offer all of our prayers for
Our
their
sympathy.
families. Yep, on behalf of the Wmpbl family. Also from Akari Sparks and Biñan Tatak Angel, Sailun Tire. We pray for the peace of mind for those families which were affected by these two young stars. And now we go back on action here at the Haven Hoops here in Pasay City para po sa ating Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And let's talk about muna while these confusions are happening. So with what happened during our game number 1, Quezon City
Against
failed to secure that victory contra Batangas City, but you like the efforts that they showcased during that second quarter. But
That's
that
right.
second half of response was undeniable para sa panig nila Coach Cholo.
That's right, defending champion being the defending champion.
Ganda ng topic, talking about Chuchi Paraiso in that sequence.
Good anticipation there.
Eka Soriano left wide open, walang depensa at naging mintis. Coach Riza orchestrate the offense on their side.
Good defense again coming from Tatak Angels.
Ventura just lost control of that possession on their side.
That's 2 turnovers agad para sa Akari Sparks.
Kabinbin go for that early 3. Nope. Outside shots ain't falling yet on the side of Biñan.
Then dalawa na yon from Tatak Angels. One from Eka and now from Chiki.
Aba tayo. Top of the key triple here. Wala pa. Both teams still trying to find their groove here. That was way underneath. Talking about that fast break chance by Monique Del Carmen.
A miss also on the other hand by Coach Riza. First few minutes pa lang, Daphne, but the intensity is going crazy already. Talagang both teams giving us good defense.
Nice drop pass by Chaka Binbin to Chuchi Paraiso. She'll be earning shots from the line. Knowing that they're also relying dun sa pagdiktik ng opensa ni Coach Riza Palmeradi, who just committed her first personal foul. But with those new players for Akari Sparks Rizal to really strengthen further yung kanilang lineup dito, and that goes to show yung tiwala din sa sistema na meron para kay Coach Manong Derek Kumaren.
That's right. No, we haven't seen Janine Pontejos yet. And Adi Adlawan, as Queen said, will not be playing for this game. But, we're still we're hoping for her fast recovery. And for Janine naman, she already proved na she could blend with the team nung kanilang last game against Caloocan. Talaga namang blowout. Lumabas yung Janine Pontejos na hinahanap natin for the past few seasons.
Joseca Soriano, former USC Growling Tigresses.
Your alma mater.
Yep, my alma mater.
Schoolmate.
Go for that corner 3 for Monique, in and out. Chak saves the day, reverse ballerina move.
Chaka Binbin na may pa-age reveal kanina ng ating pre-game. I-replay nyo na lang kung gusto nyong malaman ilang taon na si Chaka Binbin.
Ilang taon na rin kaya ang isang Coach Ali Lim after that jumper as they just convert another one here. Eka, reading that defense, Monique. Nasa harap against Coach Riza, jumper, mintis pa rin. Ali, another J. This time too much sauce.
And Akari's asking for
Yep.
a review.
Yeah, actually, based on my point of view also, it was
It's
Faraon who
was the last touch.
yeah, was the last touch. On my
interview
POV,
in our angle.
Yeah.
And we would check in the replay.
Yep.
But it looks like natapik kasi ni Ventura yung bola. But again, we will check kung nahawakan ba talaga niya or parang hindi niya nga nahawakan. We'll wait for our referee's discretion on this, and
Yeah, kaya very confident din itong si Ventura.
Review.
Yeah, baga, I'm innocent. Ain't me.
And the ball will go to... Oh, unsuccessful. So the ball will stay with Tatak Gel Angels.
Okay, maybe they saw
Baka
something
si-
that we didn't
oo.
see. Of course, sa high
Baka si
respect.
Ventura nga talaga yung last touch.
Yeah. Two-point game here with 6 minutes and 39 seconds. Couple of attempts made here on the side of Biñan earlier, courtesy of Monique Del Carmen. Pero ngayon, di pa siya nakakuha ng field goal. Ventura securing the rock here for Akari Sparks Rizal. Ball deflected by Del Carmen.
Both teams really did their job in reviewing the each other's capacity, no?
Yeah.
Each other's tendencies, each other's play. Kasi talagang both well-read kung saan pupunta yung bola, sinong papasahan.
Parang for both teams.
Both scouted talaga
Yun,
Oo
that's the word, no?
Oo
Knowing na, syempre, heading towards the second round, ibang klaseng improvement na yung meron
Oo.
para sa dalawang kuponan
And nakikita mo na kasi yung buong capability ng team once nakalaban mo na siya on the first round.
Like that dish, handed by Monique to
Chiki
Faraon,
Faraon.
yeah.
Yes.
Biñan off to a good beginning here. This is our Aristocrat assist of the quarter. The legacy continues since 1936. Ang sarap.
Tagal
Parang
na.
feeling ko after nito,
Baka dun pupunta yung New Zealand, no? Because,
habol tayo.
oo, sana ma-invite po kami, no, after.
Ang sarap
ng-
dun kasi maraming mga Filipino food din dun.
Sa true.
So, yung boneless nga na chicken.
Chicken! Alam mo ano pa isang masarap dun?
Ano?
Shanghai, Daphne.
Ay, hindi ko pa na-try yun.
Naku, you should. The best.
Seeing this beginning on the side of Biñan Tatak Angels, that frustration though by Mar Prado. In terms of last touches din yun, no? Yung mga
Oo.
ano nila, yung pagkadismaya nila.
In malaking factor kasi yun eh. It's a turnover.
Chance here for Rizal, Lamar against Monique. That won't work.
You know, ang daming easy basket, supposed easy basket na hindi pumapasok for both team actually.
Kaya go dito. Mar Prado all alone. Safety. Manigurado to cut the lead here by only 2 points. Halfway through the first 10 minutes of this game. And after that steal by Coach Raiza Palmera D, it's now Biñan who'll be calling for a quick timeout here. Always present here for our Wmpbl games, our executives. Siyempre, una ating presidente, no? President John Calios with our commissioner, Coach Wmpbl, and ang head ng ating social media all around, Boss Ivan.
All
Maraming
around.
salamat po sa pagsuporta live here at home of Coach Cholo Villanueva.
In Pasay City.
Yeah. Ito yan sa Haven Hoops. Pero kanina nagpatawag ng timeout itong side ng Biñan. They need that execution.
We can see Janine Ponteos already present in the court. The defense of both teams are really, really tight. Talaga mahirapan kang umiscore. Kita naman natin yung mga scores din ni Akari kanina. Layups, you know,
Yeah.
walang bantay.
So medyo may pag-shuffle na rin ang players itong panig ng Biñan. Knowing that Janine Ponteos was also inserted in here by Manong para sa panig ng Rizal. But this is a far different game compared to our first one earlier.
That's
Dahil
right.
medyo nagkakapaan pa sa opensa itong dalawang koponan.
Oo, medyo wala pang nakakakuha ng rhythm nila as a team.
Or sadyang mainit lang talaga si Kate
Pwede.
Castillo kanina. Grabe, what a showing there. Talking about Castillo and that victory on the side of Batangas. Soriano. Looking for a teammate here. Guarded by Janine. Ball remains on the side of Biñan.
Alam mo, parang mas tama yung first eh. Kasi nakakatira naman eh. Hindi lang pumapasok.
Yeah.
So, baka diesel lang, diesel. Kailangan pa ng more runs for them and makakashoot na sila.
Chuck against Coach Ali. Medyo naging emergency pass yun. Jumper will be short. A lot of forced shots happening on the side of Biñan. They've been getting a couple of possessions, pero nauubusan sila ng 24 shot clock. At medyo pilit yung mga nagiging tira na nila.
I would agree, Daphne. With Akari naman, no, again, a lot of open shots as well, pero walang pumapasok masyado. Gaya nun.
Foul will be called against Coach Ali Lim in that play.
That's nice to see Eka Soriano already present in Tatak Gel Angels, because kanilang last game against the New Zealand, she was absent because she was coaching the 3x3 of NCR in Palarong Pambansa.
Ooh,
But
interesting
now,
story
yeah.
there.
But now she's already suited for her team in one of the most needed game, most crucial games in the season.
Yun naman yung mahalaga dun, just really showing up.
No, but NZ in Batangas also important game din yon. But of course, you can't jeopardize naman your team.
Three minutes remaining here. Still a one possession ball game para sa larong ito. Shots not on their favor yet for both teams. Eka off to the right.
Well defended, Daphne. I mean, both teams really are showing a very good defense. We're past 8 minutes in the game, and the score is just 6-4. So, dun pa lang malalaman mo, makikita mo na kung gaano kasikip ang depensa ng bawat team sa isa't isa. It's a good sign that both teams are really doing a great job in defense.
Tao-tao na ang pwestuhan nila dito. Coach Ali Lim with an end one after the jumper against Sabaka.
Basta aantayin ko kay Queen na ang age reveal ni Coach Ali Lim.
It's our hotels. So go. So good. Play of the quarter. Ilista mo na. Isa sa mga veterano. Talking about Coach Ali Lim, the first women in the women's basketball history who was able to play internationally.
Yes, ang ating import. The very first.
First ever import yan. Sa screen pa lang, matatakot ka na. Kung ako yan, iiwas na lang ako. 5-0 run initiated by Coach Ali Lim, and it seems like she likes being talked about here.
Para bang naririnig niya
Para
kami.
bang naka-comset din si Coach Ali. 2 minutes remaining here, so miscommunications could be very costly on the side of Biñan.
That's right. And dito na, yung pinag-uusapan natin kanina, lumalabas na yung pagka-veterano ng Akari Sparks.
Pero ngayon, makibalita mo tayo kay Queen Barcarce.
Old habits die hard, as they say. And if you know the Wmpbl short history, many players of Biñan came from Tagaytay Tall Patriots of last season. The same team na hindi umuupo hanggat wala pang first score for the team. It's not a rule nor a requirement, pero parang ritual na raw ng team na ito. And like what Coach Jack said last time out, hindi nila ibibigay 2 points na lamang sa kalaban that time, just like hindi nila ibibigay ang swerte sa kalaban when they're not sitting till we score ritual. So next time Biñan plays, that's something we can again observe. Sue and Daphne.
Thank you so much, Quinn, for that report. But right now, Biñan finding themselves, or they were able to tie things up at 8 here, but usually talaga may mga ganyang teams na pinapairal yung ganun na hanggat walang nakaka-score, hindi mo na pwedeng umupo. Less than a minute remaining here. Pontejos to Lim. Angeles, naubusan na ng oras dito. Shot clock winded down in that play. You have less than a minute to execute. Talking about Itong side ng Biñan Tatak Gel Angels, Sailun Tire.
What a tight game, Daphne. We're about to end our first quarter, but the score is at deadlock with 8 points.
Try to drive their way in. Di pa rin gagana. San Juan behind the back. Side step. Agawan ang magkakampi sa rebound. Pero ngayon, a chance for Akari Sparks Rizal to end strong here. One-hander against San Juan.
Mar Prado showing her build. Talaga namang she's the #1 pick for a reason.
Last possession here in the first quarter will be on the side of Akari Sparks, who's up by 2 points. Will they be able to establish their positioning here further to end things on their side? Not the most beautiful ending, but still, lucky enough itong panig ng Biñan dahil isang possession pa rin ang pwedeng mangyari as we enter second quarter later on. In the first 10 minutes of this game, we talked about Sue. Both teams still struggling offensively with a lot of attempts they had, but really appreciate itong si Coach Ali Lim taking control on the side of Akari Sparks. Kaya ngayon, sila muna ang aabante dito. 10-8 to end things in the first quarter. Just a 2-point game to enter things up here in the second quarter. And it's a pink versus pink revolution dito sa larong ito. But you like, you know, these two teams having actually a lot of effort in terms of their attempts offensively. But sabi nga natin, mukhang kailangan mo nang mas magpainit pa, which hopefully will be seen here as we enter the second quarter. Daphne Cristóbal here with Sue Ali, and later on may mga storya pa tayo galing kay Queen Borg Horse. We're of course live on our official YouTube page at the Wmpbl. Make sure that you're able to subscribe para masubaybayan ang ating mga live streams and to continue to support our women's basketball players, professional players here in the pro in the Philippines. At ngayon, all saved, and that putback will work.
It's the 4th point of Luisa San Juan. And you know, even if it's not a good, like a good start, it's a blessing in disguise in a way na both teams ay maganda yung depensa eh. You know, if you're a coach, it's good that you're doing good on defense, pero kailangan mabutas mo din yung depensa ng kalaban. But again, kung hindi makakascore yung kalaban, dapat kung hindi ka makakascore, dapat hindi din makakascore yung kalaban. So
it's a tie.
Oo, it's a tie. So this is gonna be a very good game.
Kaya ka naka-pink kasi it's a tie. Kasi nga, team manager nga
Yes,
po si
team
Suwan.
manager ako
So,
ng both.
if you have some sponsorships or anything that you would like to offer for both teams,
Ako na lang yung
message
contact.
Miss Huali, their team manager who's also wearing pink.
Yes.
Sana sinabihan mo ko para
Kaya nga
nag-think
nag-think
din
ka
ako.
rin, no?
Ako naman yung social media manager. 10-all here in the second quarter rather, pero may shot clock violation. Another evidence on how tight the defense are for both teams. So pahinga muna si Justin. It's Jack who will be back para magmando sa opensa.
You know, one of the veterans in the Biñan Tatak Angels.
But for that fake was Luisa San Juan.
Asking
Pero
for a foul.
Yep. Jen. Candelario using power to go for that two-pointer.
She recognizes that she is a much taller player than Ara Abaca. And she maximized that, making that 2 points out of her.
Monique contra Janine. Del Carmen, a bit of Hesse. Ball movement here. 3 seconds violation ang itatawag. That will be called against Ara. So again, here in our second round, must win lahat ng laro dahil ito na mag-determine kung makakakuha ba sila ng slot in the Final Four. We only have 6 teams here in the second season of the Wmpbl. So as much as possible, in any games, in every game, gugustuhin nyo na agad makuha yan. Especially our top 2 teams will have an advantage heading in the semi-final. Wmpbl continues to miss from those jumpers. Jack stepping on the break this time. Kicks it out.
A lot of missed shots for both teams. You know, both maganda na nga yung depensa mo, tapos hindi pa pumapasok yung tira. Medyo problema yun.
Still a 2-point game that we are seeing here with 6 minutes and 56 seconds. Quick pause for a break. Babalik pa rin po ang Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Present here at the venue is the mayor of Biñan. We have here Mayor Jill Alonte. Maraming salamat sa pagsuporta sa ating women's ballers here. And alam naman natin, pag si Mayor Jill talaga, as always, very supportive in
naman.
sports. Not just in women's basketball, pero kilala na rin ang Biñan hosting a lot of tournaments.
That's
and
right.
they also have a lot of activities or sports na para sa mga lokal nila, mga taga-Biñan.
That's right. They also have a men counterpart dito sa Biñan Tatak Angels sa atin namang MPBL.
Yes. Naku, nasa top 3 ang Biñan
Wow.
ng men's, no? So, South Division.
Na-cover mo na
talaga.
ba yun?
Oo
Naku,
naman.
wow.
Naka-cover ko lang sa kanila nung nakaraan. Nag-best player pa si Carlo Lastimosa.
Wow!
So, of course, we appreciate all of the managers, yung mga executives din ng bawat teams, no, na sumusuporta despite their hectic schedule, no, to support ito din ang ating women's ballers. 12-10 ang ating score. And we're still finding for that perfect groove. And finally, Chaka Binbin says, okay, I got you. I heard you, Daph.
Ito na yun.
Ito na yun.
Gusto mo ba ng magandang execution? Ito na yun. You know, Chaka, we are expecting a lot from Chaka Binbin as she's one of the veteran players in Biñan, and she's a guard. You know, in every game, the point guard orchestrates what's gonna happen in a basketball game.
Si much needed three-pointer on their side. Take over the advantage sa kanilang panig. One out of two from the charity stripe para kay Janine Pontejos. Check. Magkakaroon tayo ng hit check dito against Jen Angeles. Check once again. No foul will be called.
She can't do that alone.
Yep. Janine fires for three. Nope. Check to Monique. Del Carmen, siya naman ngayon. Back-to-back three-pointers for Biñan Kabinbin. This time, Del Carmen.
Yun pala ang gusto ng Biñan. You know, okay din yun na parang medyo minamadali nila because hindi pa nakaka-set up yung depensa ni Akari. And that's what we want because pag naka-set up na yung depensa ni Akari, nahihirapan na sila.
Prado trying to go for an answer. At may follow-through pa.
With matching lingon sa kanyang bantay.
Kanina pa nakangiti actually. You like how Mar Prado is just enjoying her game, allowing her performance, no? To really
That's
speak for
right.
herself. Ngiti-ngiti lang siya pero nakakalimang puntos na yan. There, Carmen off to the left in that attempt. Selfless play. Chuchi overcooking that hit.
That was a very good execution, very good ball movement, anything but the shot.
Rebound secured here.
You know, almost everything is a one-shot game, no? Isang tira lang ng kalaban, rebound agad yung bola.
San Juan against Prado. 7 seconds to shoot. Drop pass. Corner three. Nope.
Could have been a shot for Chuchi Paraiso already.
Probably she was still bothered by her miss earlier.
Oo.
Kasi tutok na lang.
Yun
pero
nga eh. And yun, another, ganun ulit, same possession.
she needs her confidence back. Talking about Chuchi Paraiso. Jen. They got 5 seconds to shoot. Janine Pontejos pulling the trigger.
Another player to watch out for Akari. One of the veterans as well, Janine Pontejos, our newly transferred player from Caloocan to Rizal.
It'll be short. Ball tapped and saved by Monique Del Carmen. Bad news if you're Biñan, because look who's back, Coach Ali Lim and Coach Riza Palmerdi. This is the aristocrat assist of the quarter, serving legacy since 1936. And a quick pause for a break. Timeout muna tayo. nagbabalik pa rin po tayo para sa ating second season of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Live happening here at the Hoops Haven Gymnasium.
In Pasay City.
Yep, in Pasay City. Still a one possession ball game here, 19-15. And Akari Sparks Rizal looking forward to just maintain this advantage that they were able to create here in the second quarter. Coach Ali Lim is back inside together with Coach Riza. Three-pointer was short. Justin picks it out. Napunta with a jumper para kay Monique. Bintis pa rin.
Again, a lot of open shots have been missed for both teams. Minsan yung mga hindi tayo sanay na nagmimintis o namimintis na tira, eh nagmimintis pa rin.
Big three to extend this advantage para sa Rizal. 22-15, biggest lead now on the side of Rizal.
It's a big three coming from Shemaya Abatayo.
Shem this time trying to save this. Ali.
Yun yung mga kanina pa natin minimension na mga unusual na nagmimintes o namimintes na tira na hindi pumapasok. A while ago, it was Chuchi with the rare missed shot under the ring. And now a layup from Aliana Lim.
Ten seconds to shoot. Less than 2 minutes remaining. Coach Ali, ball deflected. No foul called. The play continues here on the side of Biñan. Eka kicks it out too strong off the dish to Justin. 5-point game here with 94 seconds remaining, but earlier it was Justin Domingo escaping that defense to chip in 2 points on the side of Biñan. This is our Hotel Sogo. So good play of the quarter. That big three-pointer to be in that 7-point advantage after that Shema Batayo three-pointer. Pero ngayon, nakasagot. Ito si Justin Domingo prior to that timeout. So back to a 5-point game.
This is very crucial for Akari. Just a 5-point lead.
Montejos, corner 3, short. Mananatili ang bola sa Rizal. Dish was too strong.
And Coach Riza acknowledging the pass. It was a bad pass.
Soriano. Dito kay Domingo ang bola. Again, that defense. The investment of both teams. Del Carmen finally pulling another trigger here.
And we would like to recognize the screen coming from Chuchi Paraiso. It was a very good screen, delaying the defense to come to Monique Del Carmen.
Lim. Going for a post. Still short, secured that offensive rebound. Second attempt will work for Coach Ali Lim.
Kanina pa niya inaantay yung tira na yon. She had 2 to 3 missed shots on that area, and now she finally made it.
Abatayo, lefty finish. Too tough. That was a risky one. Talking about Coach Ali Lim. Good thing she's all okay. See
Okay
what
lang siya.
happened there. Bounce pass. Shem overcooking that one.
I believe it was Chuchi Paraiso. With the foul. Alam mo, sinasadya ng Akari na parang ibigay kay Aliana Lim yung bola. No? Napansin ko kanina na the play was intended for Aliana Lim to get the ball and attack the basket. I mean, kahit naman ako ang teammate ni Aliana Lim, I would somehow rely on her. As she's been reliable talaga for the past few games ng Akari Sparks.
Bit rattled. Clearly itong panig ng Biñan. Pero good thing.
The ball will remain on their side. Almost a turnover there for Chuchi Paraiso.
13.8 seconds remaining. You would love to maximize this to end strong kung ikaw ang Biñan.
Foul was called against Steph Ventura. Ganon kahigpit yung depensa, no? Talagang mahihirapan ka nang sumut. Marami pang makukommit na foul because super tight yung depensa ng bawat team.
Justin. You got 10 seconds to shoot. Na kay Monique ulit. Ganda ng depensa. Talking about Coach Ali Lim. 4 seconds. Monique with that J. And right on the buzzer.
In front of Coach Riza Palmera D.
Still just a nice defense there for Coach Riza Palmera D. But slowly getting her rhythm is Monique Del Carmen. Let's take a look at our second quarter highlights.
And it was a hard quarter for both teams. But, stepping up our veterans, Aliana Lim. On the other hand, we have Monique Del Carmen giving us 3 points and a lot of 2 points. Prado as well giving us some baskets there. Of course, it's gonna be hard for both teams because they're both giving us very, very tight defense. And look at the score, 25-22.
25-22 at the end of our first 2 quarters. It was Akari Sparks Rizal who ended pretty tough to make sure that they'll be in the driver's seat. But, you know, in that game, in that first 2 quarters, we've seen, of course, itong si Prado just really contributing para sa kabilang panig, but also Coach Ali Lim. These 2 players stepping up on their side. Sa kabila naman, para sa Biñan, we've also seen Monique Del Carmen. But numbers speaking here, so sa field goals, parang ito na yung evidence na nag-struggle talaga sila in terms of their shooting for both teams.
Correct, no? Talagang very, very tight defense yung binigay ng bawat koponan sa isa't isa. And on your screens, kita naman natin, 9 out of 36 for Tatak Gel Angels and 10 out of 32. You know, hindi nagkakalayo yung naitira at naimintis at naipasok ng bawat koponan sa quarters na yon. On the rebound side naman, 11% for Tatak Gel Angels and 23% for Akari. They showed more aggressiveness in the 3 points area. More shots also ang binigay nila. For the rebound naman, Tatak Gel Angels, alam nila na malalaki yung Akari Spark, so they really tried to go for the rebound. For the assist naman, you know, ang strategy kasi ni Tatak Gel Angels is mas maaga nilang tinitira yung bola because they know that if Akari set up their defense, mahihirapan na silang tumira. That gave their only 4 assists for the first half. Pero for the turnover naman, sila din yung medyo mas maraming naiba tong bola for 10 compared to just 8 ni Akari Sparks.
So, still a manageable showing for both teams. Top scorers natin, Ali Lim with 9, Mar Prado with 7, Janine with 4, sa kabilang panig for Biñan, Monique with 7, Chak with 5, and Luisa with 4. Far different really from what happened in the first game dahil kanina yung Batangas, 3 players agad doon yung nag-double digit.
First half
pa lamang yun. But just really courtesy to the defense also for these 2 teams, not allowing easy chances, easy possessions for both teams. At madalas nakakita natin na uubusan din sila ng 24 shot clock. Or, di ba, parang no choice na sila kaya nagiging 4 shots nga yung mga nabibitawan nila.
That's right. Because again, as we reiterate, no, ang ganda ng depensa ng bawat koponan. Yes, there are open shots, pero alam mo yun, pag maganda din kasi yung depensa, minsan mawawala ka na din kahit open shot, mamimintis mo pa rin siya eh. And that's part of having a very good defense on the other team. Talaga namang you distract, you parang you try to yung parang alisin yung kumpiyansa ng isang team, ay guluhin, you know, rambulin, ganyan. And they've been very good with that. Ang raming tutukan, hindi pumapasok. Ang daming malalapit, mga unusual missed shots coming from both teams. Talagang medyo may nahihirapang pumasok eh. And that's because the defense is very, very tight para sa dalawang to.
So now, this is a test of their offense as we are about to begin our 3rd quarter. We just want to say hi and acknowledge, no, and also appreciate all of our online viewers who's watching us on our official YouTube channel at the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Siguraduhin nyo lang po na i-turn on yung notification bell dyan para nanonotify din kayo kapag may mga live stream na rin tayo. Our games usually is every Wednesdays and every Sundays. So, sana po makasama rin namin kayo dito live sa ating venue.
That's right. We're hoping free admission, everyone. Free admission tayo sa lahat ng games natin. All you need to do is just go here, sit with us. Gusto nyo kaming tabihan dito, okay lang naman.
Pwede naman.
Oo, tapos sabay-sabay tayong manood.
At kasama rin naman natin ating team manager, Miss Sue Ali. This is the 2nd season of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League 3rd quarter. We resume in action here, 25-22. It was Akari was in control of this game. At ngayon, a chance to even further extend the advantage that they had and that they have. Ventura to Coach Riza. Pick to Ali Lim. Nope. No low pass won't work.
A very good box out coming from Luisa San Juan. Boxing out Mar Prado, who we all know gonna jump every ball that falls.
Still a man-to-man or woman-to-woman situation here. Maubusan na naman ang oras.
And that will end to a forced shot, sabi mo nga. And that's what exactly happened on that possession.
Prado. Almost losing control of that possession. 7 seconds to shoot. Abatayo kicks it out. Coach Riza.
Another forced shot, Daphne, on the other end. You know, both teams parang mini-mirror lang nila yung nangyayari sa isa't isa. You miss on the other, you miss also on the other, you make the shot on the other, they also make the shot on the other side.
But of course, you were also a former player before, Sue. So walk me through kapag ganitong situations na nararamdaman ng coaches nyo na kunwari maalat kayo sa offense, ano usually yung mga sinasabi sa inyo?
Usually talaga defense eh. You really need to start on defense. Tapos, lagi kasing sinasabi, especially ni Coach Cholo, na you start on defense, yung offense dadating din yan. But, you know, ang problema is maganda din kasi yung dinidepensa ng kabila. Although, nakakatira naman kasi sila eh. Hindi lang talaga pumapasok.
Yeah. Agree with you. Just couple of chances.
Oo.
Kumbaga, mukhang di nila tropa ang ring ngayon. Hesitation will result to a missed opportunity here. Talking about Ventura.
Kailangan lang talaga nilang ipasok yung mga tira na yon. You know, Steph Ventura also missing that shot. Walang sumabay sa kanya. You know, mag-isa lang siya doon pero hindi pa rin pumasok yung tira. Those are the unusual shots na namimintes eh.
Alam mo, I wonder kung ano yung mga napag-usapan in the huddles for both teams. As we see Eka Soriano, I think she was also hit on her eyes. Good thing she was able to get herself up here.
If I, sabi mo kanina, no, if I am here, if I am part of the coaching staff or
Yeah.
ganyan, I would tell them to make those shots. Yun lang. Because again, we're having open shots naman eh. Yes, the defense is tight, pero nakakalusot pa din, nakakabutas pa din tayo. Ang problema, hindi talaga pumapasok yung mga tira.
But right now, let's hear another story coming from Queen.
The basketball community mourns the passing of Divine Adili and Rene Baterboña, Atenean basketball player and a new recruit. It stings to lose such precious life in sports, especially for their kababayans. Angel Kinko, who is also from Agusan del Sur like Rene, writes the latter's name on her jersey in today's game. She says that she is proud of the Palarong Pambansa MVP and is really sad of the potential and the future Rene could have had. And while we wait for updates on the incident, we can only hope for a better and safe place for our athletes and Filipinos as a whole. Ladies.
Thank you so much, Quinn, for that one. And, yep.
Yan,
Still having
nakwento nga sa
goosebumps
atin
whenever
ni-
we talk about these players.
That's right. Nakwento nga sa atin ni Kinko kanina, no, that she really want to recognize the player, her kababayan from Agusan. You know, Kinko, we all know, is from Butuan City, and she really mourns for her kababayan on the passing of Rene.
We're back on this game, still scoreless. Itong both teams here in the third quarter. Chuck this time says there's no foul, but okay, I'm gonna take it.
Good thing she made that shot.
Yep. The first conversion here in the third quarter. In the second half,
A very good strategic defense from Ara Abaca, knowing that Aliana Lim is not really fan of making the shots on the 3 points area.
3-point shot made by Luisa San Juan. Say thank you to the board, which became her best friend. And that last triple that she just triggered this Our Hotel Sogo. So good play of the quarter. And that assist by Kinko, just forcing the other end to call for a quick pause. one possession ball game here, and yep, tables have turned here in the third quarter. It's now Biñan Tatak Angels. Sailun Tire in command by 2 points after that last three-pointer garnered by Luisa San Juan with the help of the board. 8 seconds to shoot para sa Akari Sparks. Coach Manong Derek Pumaran really upset earlier. Naubusan na ng oras. That's the defense portrayed by Biñan.
And a turnover again was called, but I think the referees will meet.
Wala na. Nag-buzzer na
Oo
fair.
nga.
So wala na talaga.
No, during the replay, it's a shot clock violation there.
So medyo may mga confusions ulit na nangyayari dito, but what are they screaming? Couldn't hear it. They're screaming something.
Yung bench,
Yeah.
I think a foul. They're asking for a foul kay Prado before the shot clock. Kasi yun yung tinawag nung referee dun sa ilalim. Pero ang nanaig ay yung shot clock before the foul.
Para for the loose ball. Foul on the floor. Pero na-warningan na. Si Manong on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's what they're asking. Kasi tumawag nga ng foul yung referee dun sa ilalim kanina. Pero binawi because 24-second shot clock.
6 minutes and 5 seconds. It's Jen Angeles this time na magmamando sa opensa. Kalaban niya, the mighty Chak Kabinbin. More top of the key. No one really anticipated that one. Bodies all over the floor to go for that rebound. It's Chak who has the leather here. Luisa showing us some handle, spins, kicks it out, choosing Justin. Nope. Chak, hindi pa rin. Second opportunity here. Ara against Ali. I like this matchup. Ganda nung cut. Luisa, too strong this time.
A lot of shots there. Tatlong 3 points ang minintis ng Tatak Angels. And again, the ball remains on Tatak Angels. But now, it will go to Akari Sparks.
Some rotation of players happening for both teams. Hinahanap din ako sino yung pwede mga spark plugs. Kanino pwede manggaling yung opensa.
Yeah.
Angeles.
And now we're seeing Del Prado for the first time in this game.
And Candelario earning
Nakakapasok lang.
that jumper. Sometimes, if you are players who are coming off the bench, you'd really see a different perspective once you come inside. Alam mo saan yung butas. Two attempts didn't work.
That's right. I would agree dun sa sinabi mo, no? Kasi yung kakagaling lang sa loob, mas nakikita nila eh.
Diba? Parang kung minsan, pag nasa loob ka, okay, you know that you have to pass, you have to shoot. But
Pero
if you're
yung
coming off the
vision,
bench,
oo,
yung vision nawawala minsan. Especially with this kind of...
Ang bilis eh.
Yeah.
Ang bilis ng laro na to eh. Minsan wala ka ng time isipin pa kung ano bang ginagawa ng kalaban. Basta susundan mo na lang siya.
Deadlock at 27. After Candelario released a jumper earlier. Justin. Just a foul. To be earning shots here from the charity stripe. But I think Janine Ponteos also. Para may iniinda rin siya dito, no? Sa may wrist niya. And I think she's all good to play here. Chak goes to the cutting. Or to the cutter Kinko. Won't work. Del Prado. Daming depensa doon. Unable to read that pretty well. Jen. Siya naman ngayon ang mapupunta sa free throw area.
Fouling on the other end and taking the free throw on the other side naman. Alam mo, both teams medyo nagmamadali talaga, no? Parehong koponan really in a rush in making those shots. We're deadlock at 27. Akari leading now with 1 point. Very tight game. This is the number 1 spot versus number 3 spot in our standings.
2 out of 2 from the line. Talking about Jen Angeles. Paraiso kicks it out, choosing Kabinbin, reading that defense well. Call for travel.
Traveling was called, a rare one for Chak Kabinbin, as we know her dribbling skills.
Angeles set up a play here for Manong's team. They're up here 2 points, hoping to extend this. Jen overcooking that triple. Still not the usual offense for both teams. A low-scoring ball game here.
I agree, Daphne.
Janine steps back, launches, nope.
A lot of open shots.
I like how Eka Soriano tries to dribble really low, but this time, better execution here. Talking about Chuchi Paraiso.
Yun nga, yung sinasabi natin kanina na rare for Chuchi Paraiso to miss those kinds of shots, yung mga nasa ilalim, because that's her strength.
Cookie stolen. Shots were missed and wasted. Talking about Akari Sparks Rizal underneath Eka Soriano. All that footwork.
All alone
Lefty
versus
finish.
3, Daphne. Tatlo yung sumabay sa kanya. And then left play up pa yun.
Now they take over once again. 31-29 with 2 minutes remaining. Sambile to Pontejos. An offensive foul will be called a moving screen.
You know, one problem I see is that masyadong matagal na umiikot yung bola ng Akari na minsan may libre na pero hindi na recognize.
This is our aristocrat assist of the quarter, serving legacy since 1936.
Kaya din nauubusan sila ng oras and napipilitan silang mag-rely sa forced shots. Because minsan isang handoff lang, dalawang handoff lang may nalilibre na eh. But if you notice, yung Akari will result to 3-4 na handoff hanggang sa maubos na yung shot clock.
But really back-to-back errors here on this for Sambile, kaya ibabalik si Coach Ali Lim. .14 to shoot para sa panig ng Biñan. Great eye from our referees. Offensive foul.
Called on Eka Soriano.
I wish we could see another angle of what happened in that play. see that one more time.
Oh, medyo nag-extend doon yung arms
Yeah.
ni Eka Soriano.
So they one possession ball game here. 93 seconds. Lim replaced Sambili earlier. Pontejo straightens a triple. Finally,
The face that says, sa wakas, pumasok din.
may agaw dito. Coach Ali Lim. 3 versus 2. That was a risky one.
The games is so intense that, you know, kahit anong tira mo, mahihirapan ka talaga eh.
Now it's Sabatayo. Will be getting 2 points from the charity stripe after that foul committed by Justin Domingo.
Oh no, I hope she won't rush her free throw. It's a must-needed one for Akari Sparks, as they were leading only by 1 point. There you go.
Yep, I think she heard you. Makes
Sabi
it
ko na
1 out of 2.
may comms talaga tong
Diba?
ano eh, Akari.
Naririnig eh. Less than a minute remaining here. Eka guarded by Janine. But foul on the floor according to our referees.
And they will review because should have been counted. Because it's an act of shooting foul, but referees now are reviewing if it's gonna be counted or not. Well, in my opinion, it should be counted. Kasi nasa ere na, hawak niya na yung bola nung na-foul siya eh. Ayun o, ayun o.
Blocking foul.
Oh, no count. Referees' decisions. The shot's it's not counted.
Both teams already at penalty situation here.
You know, I understand kung saan nanggagaling yung frustrations that should be counted. But you know, we will respect whatever our referee's decision. And that's-
Sense of relief if you are Akari Sparks Rizal after that first miss from the line for Eka Soriano. Makes the second one though.
and the lead is cut again to 1 point.
Lim to Pontejos. Ganda din ang depensa. Talking about Biñan. Coach Ali Lim almost and then one.
Almost.
Alam mo, napapansin din natin, no? Both teams are fast, they're both quick, but nagiging advantage if you have really a stronger body, just like Coach Ali Lim. Why?
That's right.
Dahil kahit nandun yung bilis niya eh, andun din yung pag kinakatawan niya, so no fear in terms of attacking the basket.
And naiaangat pa rin niya yung
Yun.
bola. Yun eh. I mean, kahit na ba sabihin mong mabilis ka nga pero nabangga ka, out of balance ka, 'di ba? Hindi mo na maaangat yung bola. But for again, sabi mo nga, malakas kasi yung katawan ni Coach Ali, mabilis pa siya.
But back won't work for Coach Riza on the other side, who's also silent in tonight's game. Soriano steps back, offensive foul.
Another offensive foul was called against Chuchi Paraiso.
That's a second time na may natamaan, no? Talking about itong si Chuchi Paraiso.
And that's her
Yeah, she-
fourth.
She literally moved in that sequence. Hope nothing serious here for Janine Ponteos, who's being assisted by the coaching staff of Rizal on the sidelines.
That's very dangerous also for Chuchi Paraiso, as that's her fourth personal foul. And we are still in the third quarter.
25 seconds remaining here. Abatayo against Luisa. Fake pass. Prado, top of the key. Na kay Coach Raiza this time. Prado drains a three-pointer. Nope.
You
We
know,
have
if-
8 seconds here. Luisa to Justin. Ball denied by Coach Raiza.
sayang the possession. Kaya pa sana yon to make a shot if siguro inatake. But you know, one thing I noticed is that Mar Prado keeps on shooting outside. But that's not her strength. Her strength is attacking the basket and putbacks, you know, follow-ups, in layups. That's Mar Prado. That's the Mar Prado I know. And it's sad that she's kind of sticking to the outside shot. I mean, it's okay if you're trying to, you know, improve. Also, you want to practice, diba? Pero kasi mas kailangan siya dun sa ilalim.
34-32 at the end of our third quarter. Back inside here in Pasay City in the Hoops Haven basketball court. At nakikita natin ngayon, still a tight ball game, a low-scoring one as we resume in action here in the final 10 minutes of this game. So earlier, you talked about how Mar Prado is taking on a different role in this game, and of course, you're one of the players or one of the people who really knows her play. And would you say this is a new strategy for her, or may mga in-expect ka pang ibang movements niya dito?
Yun, gaya nun. Gaya nun. As I've said, Mar Prado's strength is down under, not outside. But I think kasi ginagawa siyang tres ni Manong Derek. Maybe that's why, of course, if you're number 3, one of your roles is to shoot outside. You know, shooting guard ka rin, shooting guard ka. But again, siguro mas attack the basket more because again, that's your strength. Mas kaya niya yun, mas kaya niyang pumuntos doon instead of relying on the outside shots.
And probably if she will be back in her usual position, baka mas makita natin yung mga ganyang
potential
putbacks niya.
Yes. She's more of a 4-5 kind of player eh.
And now, Prado just makes it 2 out of 2 from the line. Abante sila, 36-32. Jumper won't work para kay Kabinbin. Abatayo, siya magmamando ng opensa ngayon. Tandem muna sila ni Coach Raiza. Lim against Ara.
Great move basic jump stop, tira.
Kanina pa yung matchup nila ito. Got Lim
And Ara.
yeah.
Which, nung college pa lang, yan na yung mga naglalaban-laban sa UAAP. Ara Abaca from DLSU and Liana Lim, of course, from the FEU Lady Tamarauts.
And now they continue that matchup here in the pro rankings. Ali, parang gusto magpaturo sa'yo ng free throw. Lubong-lubo eh.
Kabisado na talaga yung
rainbow. Ganda ng pitik. Coach Ali, shoot mo yan para hindi commentator jinx.
Bang! No jinx intended and no jinx for Aliana Lim.
38-32 is our score right now. Monique short in that three-pointer. Abatayo, on the other hand, you like how calm she is in orchestrating the offense. Ang ganda nung pasok nila at yung switch nila ni Coach Raiza. Kasi usually either or lang yung papasok sa kanila. Pero ngayon na dalawa sila, maganda yung tulungan nila.
Good box out from Chiki Faraon.
The pass was to advance from Chaka Binbin. Took accountability dun sa pasa niya kay Monique Del Carmen. Pero as we're already in the fourth quarter, you're really expecting for both teams to have a cleaner offense. Yung mas certain na, kumbaga.
Yun nga, ang mas sure.
Yeah.
And kanina sinasabihan si Shemaya ng teammates niya na easy lang, relax lang. Because of course, you need to use the time. This is the time to relax talaga.
Spins after that twirl.
And that's what I'm talking about when I say relax. Those kind of execution is Akari's known for.
This is our Hotel Sogo So Good play of the quarter. Candelario with a ballerina move, kissing it off the glass to extend this into the biggest lead now at 8 points. Back in action here at the Hoops Haven Gymnasium. Dito yan sa Pasay City para sa ating Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. And all of a sudden, an 8-point advantage for Akari Sparks Rizal. Kaya Coach Jack nagpatawag na rin ng timeout dito. So, some frustrations here dahil nagpapatawag ng challenge sila Coach Jack pero nag-inbound na.
But the referee acknowledges the challenge.
Yeah.
And Luisa San Juan is pretty confident that she's not the last touch. And that the last touch was Coach Raiza Palmeradi. So we will look at the replay if that's really what happened. Oh, it looks like nahawakan pa rin ni Luisa yung bola.
Yeah. So, Luisa, Coach Raiza, pero may Luisa pang
Si Raiza yung nakatapik, pero bago lumabas yung bola, nahawakan ni Luisa. Actually, parang parehong ang nakapatong yung kamay nila sa bola eh.
Of course, that's head coach Jack Ascueta here. At our referees kanina may mga ano rin tayo, predictions din tayo pero sa kabila na ibigay. So, wala na lang akong masasabihin.
Oo nga.
Patayin ko na lang yung tawag.
Ayun na
natin.
nga. So, unsuccessful ang challenge ni Coach Jack and the ball will be granted to the Akari Sparks.
Yeah, so both teams already wala nang challenges. Kanina maaga din nagkaroon ng unsuccessful challenge.
That's right.
Derek. Now, Akari with a chance to even establish a 10-point advantage or even make it 11. Prado against Del Carmen. Ganda nung basa. Si Chaka Binbin. Binali pa. Mintis.
It was a sorry miss for Chaka Binbin. Good thing that Del Carmen and Chiki were trailing that layup. And the 2 free throws will be awarded to Chiki Faraon on that possession. Again, those shots, yun yung mga dapat hindi na namimintis. Lalo na sila yung naghahabol ngayong mga oras na ito.
Would you say if hindi naging fancy yung layup ni Chak, shoot yun?
Yeah, pero of course may konting
May depensa
ilag.
kasi yun
Konting
nga.
ilag sa
Pwede
depensa
kasing mablock din sa'yo,
Oo,
diba?
eh. Although knowing Chaka Binbin, pumapasok yung mga ganong layup niya eh. So yun, again, it's a matter of because yun nga, baka may konting ilang sa depensa kaya hindi pumapasok.
7-point game though here with 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Aba tayo. To Candelario, ikot muna ang bola para sa Rizal. One-on-one situation here. And nilinis pa ni Coach Raiza.
That was a late help defense from Monique Del Carmen. Naka-atake na si Coach Rai.
Del Carmen kontra Pontejos. Mga veterano na rin. Habaka. Kicks it out. Monique from the right corner. They needed that.
What an unusual assist there, pero good recognition from Ara Abaka. Seeing her teammate on the other end of the court.
Pontejos to Candelario. Handover. 8 seconds to shoot. Coach Raiza eyeing for back-to-back here. Footwork won't work. Chak down earlier right now. Up on her feet. Justin against Janine Del Carmen. Try to maximize the 24 shot clock. 5 seconds to shoot. Candelario, tinaas ang kamay. Reverse. Gagana for Ara Abaka.
Ara Abaka is strong left. She's a lefty and still Lovejoy is giving her the left lane. No, you don't give the left lane to a lefty.
I like how Candelario is just really responding and answering dun sa run na ginagawa nitong Biñan. Abaka. Ball tap. To Abatayo. Tagal ng bola dun. Naging mintis pa. So our referees would like to have a closer review on what happened there, just to be sure. We don't want to risk anything knowing that this is a tight ball game.
That's right. And we are 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in our last quarter. A very, very crucial game. Just a 6-point lead.
Really, 6-point game right now. We'll be hearing another story coming from Quinn.
Janine Pontejos of Akari Sparks Rizal had to request for a sub in the latter part of the third quarter after she was hit. Talking to the medic, he says Janine is okay, both eyes are responsive, but is currently experiencing aching on the part that was hit. Janine says that she blacked out for a moment, hence the request to rest first. Riza Palmera Diaz also now a visible bump on her head, and both are hurt, but they said they can and will play to finish the game. Ladies.
Thank you so much, Quinn, for those updates. And indeed, she's really embracing these roles. Pareho itong si Janine and even Coach Raiza. But that second time around that Ara will be doing that reverse.
Again, you don't give her the left lane because she's a lefty. Even though I get the defense, you want her to go baseline. Pero kasi sometimes that's her strong side eh. So you don't give that side to her.
This is the aristocrat assist of the quarter. Chaka Binbin with that activation to Ara Baka. Serving legacy itong aristocrat since 1936.
Masarap kumain doon after the game. You know, after this close game, sobrang nakakapagod na game. You just eat there with the Java rice and the boneless chicken barbecue. It's my favorite. You know, in this kinds of game, hindi ka dapat nag-turn over ng ganon. Dapat wala nang miscommunication na ganon.
Four minutes and 30 seconds. 6-point game. A lot could still happen here. Again, in round number 1, it was a 6-point win for Rizal in the hometown, the home court of Biñan. Biggest lead was at 8 earlier. Coach Ali na kay Jen Angeles. Coach Ali Lim, basket and one!
What a
How do you
performance.
stop Coach Ali Lim? I don't think there's an answer here.
What a performance from Aliana Lim. Ang relax nung tira, kalmado lang. Shoot ko lang to, bahala na kung may tao sa ilalim. Kung malaglag ako, madapa ako, titira ko to. You know, that's the heart, that's you know, that inspires young athletes. The kind of player Aliana Lim is.
So there was a line violation that happened there. So another one for Coach Ali Lim. Pero make sure na ball released muna bago din gumagalaw.
Pumasok,
Yeah.
that's right. Minsan excited kasi.
Yun. Pero mintis pa rin naman. Sense of relief dyan kung ikaw ang Biñan. Bola nyo. At 8 points ang hinahabol.
At naka-full court defense ang Akari.
Pero magpo-full court ka, tapos ang point guard si Chuck. No? Parang gagawin kayong COVID.
Sabihin ko
I mean, that's how I really trust the capacity of Chaka Binbin as a point guard, no? One of really the best point guards so far here in our tournament.
That's right. One of the veteran
Yeah.
guards that we have.
Because I think, aside from her speed, one of her advantages is really allowing her players, her teammates to shine.
And her basketball IQ. You know, it comes from experience, playing in the national team, in Army.
That was a miss. Sorry, miss. For Faraon. 3 minutes and 33 seconds. 8-point game, but Akari looking forward to even extend this, pero
Both
bitawan.
teams giving off turnovers. Sayang, kasi hindi na ma-maximize yung turnover ng bawat koponan.
Eight-point game still happening here. Monique with an assist to Ara, won't work. Del Carmen, Chuck with that fake against 2 women in front of her. Won't work. 3 minuto ang nalalabi dito.
An 8-point lead, 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining.
Again, this was a tight ball game all throughout. Riza handing it over to Pontejos, draining a triple. Nope, ball tap. So they have the second opportunity, courtesy of Wmpbl. Coach Riza lost control of that rock. Monique against Coach Ali.
That's a needed foul. As of course, they don't want the Biñan Tatak Angels to make that shot. It was a smart foul, I would say, for Coach Ali Lim.
Yeah. Just really stop that run, no?
That's right.
Kasi pwede ring mag-ignite ng kumpiyansa eh.
That's right.
So,
Yung momentum,
yeah.
pwedeng mag-shift.
So, pwede na tayo mag-coach.
Tapos pink din yung team.
Pipili ka na lang.
Oo. And again, every shot in this kind of possessions, you know, the last 2 minutes of the ball game is very, very important. Basket, and the ball will go to Akari Sparks. And a full court defense also para sa Biñan Tatak Angels.
6-point game. In this scenario, Coach Riza, Jen asking for it. Will she do it? Nope. 7 seconds to shoot. Angeles. Pinigay kay Sambile. No foul was called in that play.
It was a shot clock violation. It was a shot clock violation. Before anything else happened, the shot clock already expired.
Expired, no? At ngayon, 6 na puntos pa rin ang hinahabol ng Biñan. 42. While in command by 48. Jumper, too much sauce. 97 seconds remaining. And it could be the same exact picture that happened during the first round. A 6-point win for Rizal. Almost a steal there, but the foul will be called according to our referees.
Foul for Angel Kinko. Again, every shot in every possession of these runs of this game is very important to secure that win.
Jen, they don't want to shoot.
That's the smartest thing to do.
A layup drive will work here for Coach Riza Palmeradi. That's why she was signaling to pause. It's like she wants to be in control. Coach Riza just bringing her team in this 7-point advantage. Iniwanan, tatlo, easy layup. For correction, it's 51 to 42. All of a sudden, a 9-point game. Nine-point game here with 1 minute and 12 seconds remaining, all courtesy of the relentless efforts of our veterans, Coach Ali Lim, Coach Riza Palmeradi. She really knows when and where to have those peak moments in the showdown.
You know who's the player that I see also in her? Kiefer Ravenna. You know, knowing
okay.
Kiefer Ravenna to play, hindi siya score all the time. Gagawa siya ng score para sa teammates niya, pero pag kailangan niyang umiscore, nandun siya.
Actually, I like that you pointed that one out, no? Parang yun yung mga veterano na rin tayo, mga
Veteran moves,
point guards
yes.
din eh. Kaya phenom din eh. Ang ganda ng roll doon. Pero ooh, what? That was pretty weird. It was called for a traveling, pero nakapasa na eh.
Oo nga eh. Baka may nakikita talaga yung mga referee na hindi natin nakikita. And again, we should respect those kinds of calls, but could be an edge for the Tatak Gel Angels.
This is still a long battle that we're seeing right
Yes,
now.
54
54 seconds.
This is an almost 3 possession game.
Yeah, and this is 51 to 45 right now. Long jumper won't work for Soriano. Ali securing that rock here para sa Rizal.
Powerful rebound. And a very good defense from Gel Tatak Angels.
33 seconds and this is just a 6-point deficit. Kaya naman, Manong Derek Pamaran, papatawag din muna ng timeout dito. Back inside here, the Hoops Haven Gym here in Pasay City para sa ating second season of the Wmpbl. 33 seconds remaining. Akari Sparks Rizal called for a timeout here. They were up. Pero ngayon, mukhang may pananakot na ginagawa itong panig ng Biñan. Just a 6-point game. At ang bola, nasa panig nila Coach Jack. Side inbound. Kabinbin. To Soriano. Del Carmen went for that fake. Nice defense by Jen Angeles. Kicks it out. Luisa San Juan drains for a triple. Just a one-possession ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Luisa San Juan is known for those kinds of shots. And she's long. She's tall. You can't just, prevent that shot from her.
Clutch situations. You gotta rely on Luisa San Juan. All of a sudden, just a one-possession ball game here. .22 seconds remaining here in our final showdown, and also a timeout called here, the final one for Coach Derek Pumaren. They were up here, but all of a sudden in that final minute, Biñan Tatak Gel Angels made sure that they will still come alive, that they'll be still coming alive here. After that big three-pointer nailed by Luisa San Juan.
Just one stop. That's just what Biñan needs. One stop.
Almost a turnover there. Risky pass. A chance here. Soriano. Too strong in that layup. And now they just tried to maximize this one. They didn't foul. Not sure why they were very long, or it took so much time in fouling.
That's right. No, if I were that, after ko magmintis,
Mintis,
foul na ako
lalo
kagad.
na ako agad ng lamok dyan.
Bahala na. Basta kailangan mag-stop ang time. That's a rare miss for
actually.
Eka Soriano. Maybe factor na ang layo din kasi ng take-off niya. So medyo baka hindi niya nagamay yung ring. Medyo wala din siya sa angulo. She's kind of 40 degrees on the ring.
So again, this is their second encounter after their matchup in the first round. It was Rizal who won by 6 points. At ngayon, 2.8 seconds remaining. Second one will be a miss here. That'll be a win para sa Akari. Sparks Rizal, their 7th victory here in the second season of the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Huge congratulations for the team of Coach Derek Pomarin. And you like how they really held on pretty tight.
That's right. No, this was a game of yin and yang. Both teams really showed kung paano ba mag-basketball. Showed us a great defense, showed us a clutch shots. You know, up to the last minute, kailangan kumikilos tayo. Up to the last second, dapat buhay tayo. Dapat nandun yung energy, nandun yung mind, yung you know, presence of mind in that game. And we want to congratulate the veterans of the teams talagang who showed off na kailangan manalo tayo. Of course, I want to commend, yun nga, we have Aliana Lim on Akari, we have Coach Riza Palmeradi, showing that the experience, hindi mo talaga yon matuturo, hindi mo yon basta-basta makukuha lang overnight. It comes with the time. Kanina may pa-age reveal pa tayo ng ating free game. Just shows kung gaano na kagaling at kalawak ang isip ng mga taong ito. Great effort. Nung una, medyo dikit pa. We started the game. Sobrang dikit lang. Mag-o-all. We ended the first half. All ang score. And coming to the fourth quarter, lalamang lang ng konti, pero babalik. Hanggang sa coming to the last few minutes, Akari did very well on their offense side. Alam mo naman, yung mga mintis na hindi natin inaasahan, pumapasok na. They gelled well. Naging maganda na yung chemistry ng team. And we are so lucky and privileged to watch these kinds of games.
But out of all the players, no, may isa na talaga naman nag-stand out in tonight's ball game. At kasama niya ngayon, itong si Queen Barcarce.
Yes, I am with Ali Lim, our most trusted player of the game. Ali, nakita namin gaano kadikit yung laban. Ito talaga yung bawat puntos pinaghirapan. Gaano kahirap makuha itong panalo na to ngayon.
Well, unang-una wala namang madali na na bagay. Kung gustuhin namin, makukuha namin. Ngayon, napaka-importante sa amin to. Last 3 games na may panalo namin yung 3. And ayun, sa laban ngayon, kung sino yung mas gustong manalo, ibibigay ni Lord yan.
At ngayon, napatunayan namin kayo, yung may mas gusto talaga maipanalo. Good luck sa mga susunod yung laro. Kung meron pa kayong gustong pasalamatan, patiyan ngayon, Ali, now is your time.
Unang-una, thank you sa Akari family, management, si Ma'am Caracho andito ngayon, and si Tita Mosey, and sa lahat ng supporters namin and sumusuporta ng Wmpbl. Maraming salamat.
Congratulations, Ali. Hindi pa tapos dito. Marami pa kayong pagdadaanan. Pero for now, let's savor this moment. Congratulations. Ibabalik ko ulit sa inyo, Sue and Daphne.
Of course, congratulations once again, Coach Ali Lim, our Eurodex most trusted player of the game. And thank you also, Quinn. But really, that collective effort of the veterans, especially in the latter part of Akari Sparks Rizal, paved the way to earn this victory. Upcoming games that will happen, marker calendars, June 14 on Sunday. First game, Caloocan kontra Biñan ulit. Second game, ito na. Maganda.
Isa pang kaabang-abang.
Kaabang-abang talaga because it's gonna be the competition or the battle for the number 1 spot here in the Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Of course, we'd like to say thank you everyone who tuned in our Doubleheader Wednesday. Maraming salamat at nakita naman natin quality yung games na natuklasan natin. On behalf of Daphne Cristobal, Sue Ali, and Quinn Barcarce, and the hardworking men and women behind the scenes, this has been Women's Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Maraming salamat po and good night.